OK, just to stress, if you've just joined us, the BBC's exit poll is predicting Labour swing to Labour of 13%, picking up 47% of the vote. We've only had 2 results in so far, so it could go... Anything could happen in the night. But the important thing about the results we've got is it means that we've got the result of the first MP elected tonight. That's Chris Mullin, Labour, which means we've sent a whore in a helicopter on her way to Westminster to start up a scandal about him, the first scandal of the new Parliament. So let's catch up on the chopper slapper as she coasts over the Houses of Parliament. Let's see what she's up to. So, can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah.
That's Westminster there.
Yeah. OK, give it to them.
Come on, you know you won it. Come over here, proper feel. Best influence. I'm Swedish. I'm 18. I'm 15. Come over here. You come on, you know you won it. You know you won it. Come over here. Don't have a go. I'm very discreet. I am a real whore. This is not a setup. I repeat, this is not a setup. I am a real whore. No hidden cameras.
OK, off you go. Over to Labour HQ. All right, thanks very much. We'll catch up on it later. There we go. Spunky lady. OK, let's just move completely away from shoddy muckraking. Obviously, there'll be tons more of it later. And let's look instead at nasty campaigning. Things got deeply personal in some hard-fought constituencies, including Southend, where Sir Teddy Taylor and his opponents ended up trying to scare each other with taped WWF-style wrestling taunts.
I'm Teddy the Tiger. My stripes are blue. I'm a political animal. I'm coming for you. It's showtime.
Well, you better get used to standing, because you ain't gonna be sitting in Parliament no more, my friend.
You listen up, and listen up good, Teddy the Tory. It's time for your exit poll. You've got 24 hours to get the hell out of this town.
I'm going to grab you and put you in a big snatch. I'll hold you down and pull you all out of Europe.
Bolt your doors, lock up your voters. I'm the king, so get out of my jungle.
Look forward to getting the result of that one. Oh, Peter, I gather there's been developments at the Treasury.
There indeed have. Do you want to have a look at it in my miniaturised area?
Oh, splendid.
Because it's not looking good for the Tories, and Ken Clarke, I mean, you know, odd man, but he's been a bit invisible the last few days. He is a little bit invisible the last few days, and he's been getting a bit worried. I think he's seen the writing on the wall. There he was the last time we saw him, getting into a lift at the Treasury. Now, he's got no intention of going anywhere, no big jobs in the city, because look, he's gone from the lift, and he's gone into the ventilation system. He's climbing up the shaft, he's in the air conditioning.
There he goes.
He's made himself a nest in the Treasury. Whoever gets in tonight, he's not going anywhere, he's digging in for the duration.
That's all fact papers there.
Look at that, yeah. Pint of beer.
Looks quite cosy.
Yeah. He's very happy there.
Cheers. No VAT on beer.
Again. Cheers, Ken.
He's got more. He's got more. Watch this now. Ah, look at that. Ah.
Havana.
That's his last cigar. Bye.
Ah.
That was rather sweet, I thought, actually.
Yeah. By the way, did I mention I've used my cameras to film how everyone in the country voted?
No.
Did I not mention that?
No.
Yeah, I did, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you show us?
I can.
Yeah, isn't that against the law?
No, absolutely not. No, it's absolutely fine. Because there's no laws. There's no laws till 6 in the morning.
Oh, there we are.
No. So if you want to go out and shoot somebody, commit arson, go out and do it, you know. Fine. But I've written it down in this book here. Where's my book?
Off the air, Peter.
Libel and death threats. That's this kind of programme. So, yeah, I've got a big book of how everyone voted there. Does anybody want to know how anyone voted?
I don't know, do any of the panel want to suggest anyone they'd like to find out how they voted?
I'd like to find out how the Spice Girls voted.
Spice Girls voted?
With help, I imagine.
Right. Natural law, natural law, natural law, natural law. Monster Democrat. Don't know what that is.
Mel B, that'll be.
What about John Redwood?
Yeah,
John Redwood. John
How did he
Redwood.
vote? That's a good idea.
John Redwood.
Clever.
Oh, God, where is he? Oh, yes.
It's under R for Redwood, Peter.
Or maybe V for Vulcan, you never know.
Yes. Or G for going.
BNP.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Can
But there you go.
I find out how my dad voted?
Your dad voted?
All right.
Yeah.
Right. What did he say he voted?
Well, he said he was going to vote Tory,
Said he was
but
gonna
I
vote
said
Tory.
I was going to kill him if he did, so I want to know if he has.
Arthur Scargill. Okay, now a lot of people are not allowed to vote. Of course, babies, lords, bears, the dead, royalty. But I'm a bit suspicious about the last lot. Look what I saw on my security camera in Highgrove North. Very interesting, this, in a polling booth. Now look who comes in.
Oh! Hang on a minute.
Now who could that be?
I know that false beard. Actually, it's interesting that Princess Diana can vote because she's an ex-inbred now. And she registered to vote a few weeks ago, causing some interest. In fact, shortly after this, she launched her own party with Diana Festo. And as we can see here, she soon went negative. Just look at this. Here she's announced to just launch her campaign plaque. And there it says, Charles is booming, don't let Camilla blow him. There we go. But of course, Charles soon fought back with his own campaign song, Kings Can Only Get Better. Thank you. Actually, time for an early result because we've just got the declaration from the constituency of Buckingham Palace South. Let's just see that the crowds are gathering for that one. And the interesting thing about the constituency, just watch, they all dress up in the party colours. Look at that. There we go. And we've just heard that the Queen has held on to that constituency. She's head of the Windsors for another 5 years, and she got in on a pro-blood sport ticket. Now, time for some positive campaigning now, because tonight is going to be a night of bitter disappointment for many, many candidates, hopefully. The results so far suggest that, for some reason, a lot of them might be at Conservative Central Office in Smith Square. So who better to give comfort to them than our own bus of Dianas? Here they come. Here they come. There they are. There they are. Bank after bank of the BBC's most sophisticated princesses. I won't curtsy to all of you. Now, they are very good at giving succor. So, so what they're going to do now is go out live to somewhere where we think the losing party might be. Now, we're just going to, on a hunch, we're just going to send them to Tory Central Office in Smith Square. But it's not far from Labour Central Office, so if things change in the night, we can send them off, OK? So, let's just count them on the way. 3, 2, 1. Release the Dianas! There we go. Now, we'll catch up with them live when we get to party headquarters. Those Dianas can home in on their target with pinpoint accuracy because those are smart Dianas, and we should get some action later this evening.
Now, we want to cater for everyone. You all pay your licence fee, so if you're someone who's, like, hacked off with the election, don't worry, all right? Don't worry, we've created a special election-free zone in Manchester. It's at the Granada Studio Tours. If you want to get down there now, and we guarantee absolutely no politics. More than that, we guarantee a Radio 1 DJ, Nicky Campbell. He'll be keeping the politics away from the punters. Nicky, are you there?
So here we are, at Downing Street, and we've been paying a great deal of attention. But we want to get the whole place looking really nice for the arrival of Mr. Goldsmith when he does come. So we've got Pippa Greenwood from Gardener's Question Time. Who else? But to give it a bit of a floral display.
Well, it definitely needs something, doesn't it? Because this place, whatever you do, you've got to liven it up. So, yep, I'm going to plant it up and make it look much better than it looks now. Some green shoots at last, the ones we heard a lot about but haven't yet seen.
But the economy is like a flower, isn't it, Pippa? I mean, it can look very nice, but it's extremely fragile. We're looking for sustainable growth here.
Sustainable growth and lots of flowers. Don't know what colour the flowers are going to be, but lots of flowers.
Hey, it's great to have you here. And you're going to be leaping over these railings and doing some interesting things with the windows as well.
Standing on top of them or getting you to do it, one or the other.
Not me. And it's Shona and Ollie from the Style Challenge here. Oh, daytime makeovers on election night.
Absolutely.
What are you going to do, and who are you going to do it to?
We tried to get the candidates, but they were too scared.
Yeah.
So, in true Style Challenge form, we've got two victims from the audience here, from our party.
Here they are.
How exciting.
We're going to transform them. One of them is
Yeah.
going to go back 18 years to 1979.
A very
BC,
significant date.
before Conservative.
And the other one is going to go forward to 2015, so it's going to be futuristic.
When the next
Bit
government's
punky,
finished.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got
bit
you.
punky and a bit futuristic.
But Blade Runner,
Yeah.
Blip Punky.
Bit punky, that's
Hello,
the plan.
hello, hello. Thank you very much for your support. Hello, thank you so much for your support. Goodbye. Oh, top TV chef.
Well, what can I say?
Anthony. Now, you know, they say that power is the ultimate aphrodisiac, but we're going to get some real aphrodisiacs going here.
Yeah, John Major's sort of going away picnic.
Well, you don't know that.
Well, we don't know, but we're assuming. Look, even the lobster's gone red.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think the sexy food. Let him rediscover sex life. He hasn't had a lot of time for that, has he, really? I mean...
We're talking about dipping this in butter, aren't we? We're talking about letting it dribble all the way down our beard, aren't we?
Steady, yeah, I can feel it now. Anyway, it'll be a treat. It will.
Well, that's coming up.
Sexy toffee pudding as well.
Sexy toffee pudding. We're talking about Feast of Eros, the fruits of Venus, the foods of love. We're talking about a poll booth as well. You might have seen one of these today, and Lawrence changed that.
Into a pub.
Oh. How are you going to change it into a pub?
Well, we're going to get some really frightful pub carpet in there
Oh.
and some flop wallpaper, and I reckon we can find a home for some sticky back plastic.
Well, it could be something you want to try at home to a poll booth near you. What about this carpet?
It's going to get worse.
By vomiting on it, presumably.
No.
Yeah. Well, do come on down. We're at Granada Tours, and we're having a whale of a time here, and the metamorphoses will continue. Right now, it's back to the studio in London.
Great, thank you very much, Nicky. If you're in the area of the Granada Studio Tours in Manchester, get down there now, and you couldn't give a toss about politics, that's where you've got to go. And by the way, if you just tuned in, Nicky Campbell, outside number 10, it's not a weird dream, he is not Prime Minister, all right, don't worry. Because that would be freaky, wouldn't it?